Are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, y'all? Trent Small, the chef, aka Red Specs, and I'm here with my brother and co-host Papa Wolf, aka Alpha Moon, and BK Pinky is in the building. Give it up to them. This is Food for Thought, man. Yeah. Live every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m., bringing you real talk on food, music, and the truth that matters most to our listeners, man. No doubt about that, man. You guys know y'all can catch us streaming live on YouTube and listen to our audio version on Spotify for creators. So, like we do at this time, we got an amazing show for you today, everybody. Yeah, amazing show. Yep. And I just want to get right into it. What you say, AK?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to let loose.
Let's do it, man. Let's go.
A new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Welcome to Food for Thought. Yeah. I'm your host, Trent Small, the chef, aka Alpha Moon is in the building. And we're so glad to have our amazing listeners back with us. Big up to our listeners, man.
Thank you, y'all.
Yeah, man. As you guys know, this is season 4. And we've been bringing you some amazing people up here so far. But yeah. just wait, baby. We got more to come, man, more to come. Let's go.
Be a banger.
Yeah, man. We just want to thank everybody for tuning in here live. But before we dive in, don't forget to follow, like, comment, share, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell, man, so you won't miss any of our episodes. We appreciate that, man. So, as I said before, welcome to Food for Thought, where every story that's told here sizzles. Your voice matters, and every episode hits like a home-cooked truth.
That's right, baby. That's right.
We're not just talking here. We don't just talk. We're tasting culture. Stirring up real conversation and serving up the kind of dialogue that sticks with you even after our credits roll at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
From the beats of the streets to the heart of the kitchen, we're tapping in with artists, chefs, change makers, and visionaries who move with purpose and speak with their soul. If you came here now for fluff,
get out
and all that BS.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place, baby. You're in the wrong place. Yep. But if you're here and you're hungry for substance, solid sound stories that challenge and uplift and inspire, you found the right spot here on Food for Thought, man.
That's right.
You're in the right spot if you're looking for that.
Yeah, this is home for you.
Yeah, man. Leave all that fluff home.
Yeah, we don't want to deal with none of that.
Yeah, man. So just pull up a chair, man, and just press play, and let's feed the mind and fuel the movement of Food for Thought.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So what's up, AK Alpha Moon? How you been, man? On your days off, what's been going on with you?
Yeah, I've been. You know, we ain't really off. We still working. You know
no doubt.
Life goes on, man. You know what I'm saying? Bumps and bruises, ups and downs, peaks and valleys, but we wolves. Mm-hmm. So what we do is we keep biting till the flesh is off the bone. You know what I'm saying? Respect. When the flesh is going off the bone, we go for the bone marrow because that's where all the nutrients is at. So that's where I'm at now, man. I'm ready to go, baby.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, man, last month, it's been amazing connecting with my Puerto Rican people out there, man. I think I got Puerto Rican out, man. I think I went to like every festival, you know, every, you know, I was just out there, man. And as you guys know, as you guys know, we went live a couple of times at the festival, or we went to the El Barrio Day Parade once again. Thank Mark Rain and his crew for inviting us there, man, because we enjoyed, we definitely enjoyed that, man. Definitely enjoyed that.
We want to thank Violetta, you know, for showing love, you know what I'm saying, and doing the things that she's doing. So big up to her as well. No doubt, no doubt. And remember, look out for that food for thought truck in your neighborhood, because it's a chance to win big prizes or just hang out with us, man, and chop it up with us, man. We will enjoy that, man. No doubt about that. Yeah, man, no doubt. So I've been in the news, man. So it's a lot been going on, as you guys know. And first, the LA riots. Okay. It's crazy over there right now. It's crazy over there. So the streets of Los Angeles erupted in the past few weeks following the wave of federal immigration raids that hit the city not too long ago. And what began as a protest quickly escalated into chaos, man. It was just crazy. Turning the nation's second largest city into a flashpoint of unrest, man. It was just crazy out there. Yeah. The turmoil spread beyond LA, you know, sparking solidarity rallies across the country, all over, you know, reigniting political tensions between President Trump and California Governor Gavin Newsom. You know, and it's been crazy out there. Yeah. Okay. What you think about what's going on out there? I think it's crazy, man. You know how I feel. You know, we all need to stand in solidarity with each other, because today is this group of people, tomorrow it's another group of people. No doubt. So we need to just stand together, put all them differences aside, and show them like, yo, we stand in solidarity with any unjust, unwrong. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And the people are getting killed there, unalive there. And it's crazy because the human toll, they lost 63 lives lost there in LA. Wow, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know. Yeah. And it's crazy. And among the dead, 9 were shot by police and 1 person by a National Guards person. Wow. So, you know, the victims reflects the city's diversity. So 2 were Asian. They say 28 was Black, 19 was Latino, and 14 was white. You know, so it's crazy. Oh wow, man. And no law enforcement officers was killed during this riot. None. But now these people here lost their lives. Now was this part, because I heard about the Marines going over there and stuff. Were these Marines involved in any of these killings that you know of, Respects? No, they just said it was National Guards, just a National Guard, and the rest was the police officers of LA, of the county of LA, in that area. So it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Prayers go out to them. You know, let's protest in peace and harmony, because to me, that's what they want. They want to start all this civil unrest, to flare up people's emotions, so they can have an excuse to unalive people and do these things. We got to be wise and civilized about the things we do and how we pick and choose our fight. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You know, because I know the No Kings protests, as I know,
for right now, it went peacefully. I mean, you had your little specks here and there, like New York City and stuff like that, and where Trump brought out his military might and had those tanks rolling on our streets.
See, they need to do like Red Specs wrote in his lyrics a long time ago.
What's that?
A long time ago. And you know, my memory serves me like this. Red Specs said, kings don't always rule, but they mainly preach and teach to every brother and sisters whose brain deceased. Peace. Now that's a king that's ruling and governing by the people, you know. But here we don't have kings. But if it was in that type of thing, it should be like Red Specs said long time ago. They don't always rule. You know what I'm saying? They help the people.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy, man. Especially with the what BK Pinky call them, Agent Orange.
Yeah, man. BK Pinky got some news for you guys. Towards the end of the show, we're gonna get into some of his stuff. Also in the news, I don't know if you heard the controversy at the BET Awards with Glorilla.
Oh Lord,
Glorilla. She won an award at the BET Awards. So the 2025 BET Awards was fire. I think it was electric performances, bold fashion, powerful tribute, but one awkward moment has gospel fans talking, you know, for all the wrong reasons. And that's because Glorilla took home the trophy for best gospel inspirational song for her track Rain Down on Me, which featured legendary Kirk Franklin. Okay. While some, while the song has did good on the charts, it still sparked conversation. You know what I'm saying? Many in the gospel community, man, they express outrage over the win. You know, they arguing that Glorilla overall image and body of work didn't align with the gender of the spiritual roots. And what was shaping up to be one of the best BT awards to me suddenly hit that sour note for some viewers, man. You know what I mean? So
Respects. Let me tell you like this, man. I didn't even watch the BET Awards because the way things is going is crazy. And I'm glad I didn't. I mean, I've seen a lot of articles about what was going on with her, but you got plenty of gospel rappers and stuff like that their body of work is good.
Yeah, so they should have won that award.
You know what I mean? Why would you give it to her? So to me, it seems like the fix is in. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that what happened to all of the other gospel people that's out there that's doing that body of work? And it's another gentleman. I forgot his name, but he got locks. He's real powerful with some of his words. If you like that type of flow, for her, no. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah. That's getting a lot of outrage, man. And it's like, okay, BT, which way you going with this? You know, these categories are now. What are you doing now? And like I said, first of all, I didn't even know the BT Awards was on. I just happened to turn it and boom, it was there. I didn't really, I don't know if they promoted it like they normally do, or somebody's trying to shut it down. I don't know what the case may be, but I didn't even know it was on that night. I just happened to turn on the TV and boom, I seen it, and it was amazing show. They had a tribute to Jamie Foxx and stuff like that, and it was amazing show.
I heard B2K perform too. They did a couple of hits.
Tip All of them. It was amazing. It was amazing.
I still ain't see it.
And I think it was one of the best ones yet. You know what I'm saying? Because they took it back to the essence. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just, a lot of nonsense. They took it back to the essence, and it was a very enjoyable show until this moment. Now the debate is ringing. Was it a win for evolution in gospel or a step too far?
I don't see how it's a
Let us know, man. 347-903-5664, man.
Hey, listen, I don't know how it's a step for evolution for gospel, because you ain't really had no gospel person there. They could have had one of them gospel rappers or something like that. That'll be the evolution of gospel. My opinion. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel.
And also, there's another controversy that's sparking in the news too, man. Kendall Jenner, a little controversy with a tank top. I don't know if you heard about this.
No, I ain't hear about that.
D, how many times since we've been little kids we see our uncles wearing the beaters?
The wife beaters?
Yeah, I don't want to say what, but the beaters.
Yeah. For purpose, that's how it was called, the wife beater. But
right.
I mean, yeah.
So now this person comes on, Kendall Jenner has gone viral once again. And this time for wearing a simple classic white tank top beater. Like she invented this style or something.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's on. It's
nah, you for real?
Yeah, it's circling, man. Social media like crazy. So, the beater's been worn for years.
Yeah,
in our community.
Listen. Not only the beat, I got the nylon beater on right now. And it's been for years, man. Come on.
Yo, the Kardashians are crazy, man. I just can't. This is what looking up your history is about. Find out what went on in the history before you get up here and post something and people think that you created it. And the people who made this go viral, man, look in your history about the tank top. Look up, any type of history before you think that one of your celebrity artists made this up. Look it up first, man. Because
let me tell you, don't they live like in California and all that? I'm gonna go somewhere real quick, right?
Yeah,
so they probably watch Menace to Society and seen them walking around.
That was on there too.
Yeah,
and it got popular from the show Cops.
Yeah,
because Cops made it really popular, but. My uncles wore it.
You going back, man. You going back 70s, man.
You going
back
what I'm
saying?
Time.
Like you actually way back.
Yeah, actually, I think around 1970. You've been wearing them for a long time.
Man, even the brothers in prison was wearing the beater. You know what I mean?
So
cheese that up, Harlem chop cheese.
Yeah. So her casual look, right, has reignited a so-called fashion trend, right? With our fans praising the efforts of our style and ability of this piece. So I don't know what to think about that. But not everybody's on board with that. They're like, you better get out of here with that. People been wearing those things for centuries, so that's it.
That's part of that culture vulture stuff.
Exactly. Nah. No. Also in the news, tragedy in the skies a week ago or so. Boeing 787 crash in India. So a devastating air disaster unfolded last week, just moments after takeoff in India. A London-bound 787 crashed into a medical college and killed 241 persons on board. So, and at least 29 others on the ground. So, miraculously, did I say that right?
Yeah, you got
one
it right.
passenger survived. One passenger.
I seen that gentleman. I seen him on social media.
It's crazy. One passenger out of all those people
survived.
It's
and he
crazy.
was saying he just walked off. You know, that's the blessing of the Creator for.
Yeah, the door opened up and then boop, he just jumped out. Yo.
Now the question is, I'm sorry to cut you, but the question becomes, I hope he's seeking all the treatment, you know, that he needs, because they have that thing, and you know, you're in the medical field, survivor's remorse. You know, you know, he get hit with that real hard. You know, that could bring on all types of you know, depression and all of that from that survivor's remorse thing, man. It's
crazy.
Wow, man. And he got to realize he was blessed.
Yeah, and the impact has left the community reeling with questions mounting about what went wrong in the fatal moments of the flight. Some say the co-pilot was to blame for it, was something with the flaps, and he put the wrong flap up and all that kind of stuff. So they still going to investigate that as you know, as the investigators begin to piece together the tragedy. Obviously, the families mourn, and the world watches closely to see what's going on with that, man.
Yeah, I would like for you or Pinky to come back and update me and the viewers on what did they find. Did they recover the black box or anything, you know?
Yeah, they have the black box, so they're gonna let everybody know what's going on there and see what happened, man. And this is what I was talking about. This is why I don't like airplanes, and you know I don't like airplanes. And I talk about I talk about it on TikTok and everything like that, man. My anxiety is like crazy. It's like crazy. And you know, like you say, you know, I gotta face my fears and stuff like that. But when you constantly seeing this, how can you face your fears? Because it's like, yo.
But 100 though, we're seeing more of this now than lately, man. It's making me think, like, you know, we gonna give them that soul food, like you said in the beginning of the show. But it makes me think somebody messing around with some aviation things up there. Somebody, like, something is going on. We never had all of these planes dropping like this, respect.
Yeah.
So it's getting a little weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you know, Donald Trump, they fired or laid off all those air traffic controller people, all those people up there. You know, and you know, they need help. You can't just, you know, take people out of there like that and expect everything to run smoothly, because it doesn't happen.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Do you think these things are being done this way to put fear into people so they don't fly, so they don't go anywhere else, and they stay here at home and be subject to all of this stuff that's going on? You know what I mean? I ain't getting on no plane. I might as well stay here. I'm too scared to get on the plane. I'm too scared to get on the train. The trains was cracking up too a while back.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, man. It's just
I don't think that's going on. You know, like people. You know, I don't know if you could say sabotaging or whatever, but I just think that there's no one there to take care of maintenance, you know what I'm saying, properly.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Proper maintenance, proper, you know, procedure, and they just jumping on a plane, flying, and not really checking what they're supposed to check. Because I know they have a 800 sheet where they check everything, make sure everything is good and all that. Now that you have less people doing that,
that's the whole plan. That's the whole plan. That's what I'm saying. You get less people, they can't do those inspections. You only got 3 guys doing those inspections for 300 Boeings. So they know stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Gently pushing people out, and now you can't really do the things and servicing the planes and different things like that. It's just weird, man. That's just what I feel in my soul. It's like it's weird.
So condolences to all the family.
Yes.
And God bless that one survivor.
Yep.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
Man.
It's crazy.
So remember, donations and gifts are always accepted here at Food for Thought. You can Cash App us at Food for Thought, FFT, or you can Zelle us at Food for Thought 1424 at Gmail. Checks and money orders are always accepted here at Food for Thought.
Yeah, cha-ching. You said it, money. Cha-ching. That's it. Read that, cha-ching.
Oh, man. Money is always accepted here, man. Yeah. So I want you all guys to watch out for us at Rumble. So we have our episodes on Rumble at Food for Thought FFT. Once again, we're stumbled over on that one because we want to see how that works, because we had Twitch before, which was more of a gaming situation. So we want to check out Rumble. So check us out at Rumble at Food for Thought FFT. Also, our season episodes every Friday starting at 7 a.m. and then again at 3 p.m. on Brooklyn Free Speech TV. Channel 3.
Stand up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's available on Spectrum, Optimum, RCN, and Verizon. So don't forget this. You don't tune in, man.
Yeah, tune in.
Tune in.
And they can binge.
I don't even know what to say with that. It's just like, yo, it's
that respect. They can binge watch that on Brooklyn Free Speech. You know what I mean?
Binge watch that, man. All the episodes from season 1 to now, which is season 4. So tune in and don't miss out on that, man, please. Yeah, man. Also, got talent, got a message. We want to see it. Food for Thought is now accepting video submissions of all genres, whether it's original music, spoken word, or impactful community work. We want to showcase your creativity. Right. So we would like you to submit your videos, MP4 files, for a chance for it to be featured here on Food for Thought. Send all submissions to Food for Thought 1424 at gmail.com. And let's shine a spotlight on your work.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And also, please head over to our website and grab some of that awesome merchandise and log into my blog and join the food conversation, man, because I want to know what you guys are cooking. What are you doing? What's going on, you know, in the cooking world? And did you know, AK Alpha Moon, did you know this? As per Google, I am the 30th best food reviewer on Google this month with 70,000 views, man. Big up to that. Big up to that. Yeah, big up to that, man. Big up to that.
Congratulations, my brother.
Yeah, man. And thank you for you guys coming on Google and just looking at the views that I go around and I, you know, eat a ton of food and do my reviews everywhere I go. So thanks for
fat, man, messing around, going around eating all that.
No, I eat small portions, but I want the people to know what's in those restaurants and how the restaurant is run. Is it clean? You know, the hospitality there, everything there. I try to write down that every time I go somewhere. Don't
forget, you got to get down Lower East Side. I'll set it up for you, so go check out Fat Buddha's. You know what I'm saying?
Fat Buddha's in the building. Yeah, that's my Asian brothers, man. I appreciate you guys too, man. My Asian brothers. Fat Buddha's. I will be there to sample your food and to check my brothers out because I haven't seen them in a while too myself.
Yeah, I went over there, me and Snipe, man. You got to check them out. And I keep telling them we coming down, but then we get busy. So we'll be there. We'll be there, man. Check it out.
No doubt. So AK Alpha Moon, what is going on today on this show or food for thought? What we got today, man?
Yeah,
Tell the people.
I'm telling you, man, today is going to be good. Let me read off what we got. Today we're going to be joined by 3 Puerto Rican brothers from the Bronx, BX Stand Up. They're united by blood. They're united by blood, culture, and purpose. They're not just representing the borough, they're carrying a legacy of the one and only Big Pun.
Oh, Big Pun.
Straight from the same streets, keeping the torch lit. The movement is alive. You know what I'm saying? So this is what they're doing. We're going to have on here today, man. I'm so excited. We're going to have G2 Rizzo.
Yeah.
Illuminati 15. And we're going to have Lazaris the Top Don. They're going to be on the show. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's going to be an exciting show today, baby. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Like, yo, man, it's going to go down, man. So I'm just wait to pick their brains, get inside their heads, see what they're doing, man. See the different projects.
No doubt.
I can't wait.
And we met these brothers doing the El Barrio Day parade, and these gentlemen are top notch, man. They stand up dudes, man.
Yep.
And but not to be messed with either. they stand up dude, but don't mess with them. But we introduced ourselves. We exchanged numbers, and here we are, man. Tonight, man. You're gonna check them out tonight in the building.
Right. We building, man. We building. We creating paths for people. You know, we building, creating path for people, and that's how it's supposed to be. Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
They greeted us with open arms. We greeted them with open arms. You know, it's a brotherhood. You know what I mean? And this is what we do, man. This is what we do.
Man. Yeah, man. So right now, let's give a shout out to our sponsors tonight. Our sponsors help to build a stronger platform within this industry, and we thank them for that.
Today's episode is sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. Dubby allows you to have faster reaction time paired with laser-sharp focus without the jitters or a crash. If you want to start winning more, this is for you. The Premium Energy Drink Dubby.
Get 10% off your entire order from Dubby when you use coupon code Food for Thought, which helps support the podcast.
Yeah, man. Scan that QR code up there for more information about this show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Welcome back to another epic episode of Food for Thought, where culture, creativity, and the hearts of the street meets the mic. Today, we got not one, not two, but 3 powerhouse voices in the building tonight.
Facts.
No doubt. These are names you need to know if you don't already know. First off, we got a true multi-talent G2 Rizzo. He's a 2-time world star hip-hop celebrity, a digital creator, poet, comedian, and fashion designer.
Yes.
This gentleman is raised in the very streets where Big Pun was discovered.
Right.
He's now co-founder and producer of the legendary Big Pun tribute cypher. This man lives and breathes Bronx culture. Yes. Welcome to the show, G2 Rizzo in the building. What's up, G2?
What's going on, baby?
Yeah, get yourself off the mute. Come off the mute, baby. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What's up?
What's good?
Nothing, man. We here, man. We here. Thanks for coming on the show, man. Thanks for coming on the show. Next up, we have a good person coming on in the building.
Yeah, man.
A Bronx native with a voice built for movement. He's the creator behind Talk That Shit podcast, the Big Pun Cypher, and the 90s Baby. A pride producer and a salsa and hip hop legend. He's not just a content creator. He's a podcast director, a community soldier, advocating for homeless men all across New York City. His motto is each one, teach one, respect.
Yeah.
Give it up for Illuminate 15 to the show, man. Thank you for coming in, man. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
Yes, man. Yeah, salute. Man. Welcome to the show, man. And last but not least, Lazaris the Top Don. A name that echoes with royalty, straight out of the South Bronx. His lyrics is Don. He carries a golden legacy. And this artist whose voice reflects the roots of his culture and the ambition of a king. He doesn't just rep South Bronx, he defines it. Lazaris the Don is in the building. What's up, brother? What's up? What's up in the building? What's good, man?
What's up, family?
Nothing, man. We chilling, man. I want to thank you guys for coming on the show, man, today with us here at Food for Thought. Big up to the brothers today.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, I definitely want to thank you, brothers, for coming out here. As our audience can see, y'all are in the hood. Y'all are working. Y'all still doing your thing. You know what I mean? And now that we know how you guys linked up, we're going to start with G2 RZA. How's that? Let's start there. Listen, what was it like growing up on the same block in the BX that Big Pun was legendary, grew up on and discovered? What was that like? How does that feel?
I mean, I was I can remember that I was like in the Bronx. Those are the days when everybody was outside in front of the bodega store, popping the 40s, you know, with the boom box, you know, every corner you hit, people were freestyling. Either people wanted to be rappers.
Oh yeah.
Or, you know, not to say it as a bad thing, or to be a drug dealer back in the days and stuff like that. Everybody, you know, it was like a trend. It was like a really trendy thing.
Yeah.
But look, now it's a business, you know, when it comes to like, you know, recreational stuff. But yeah, it was a vibe, man. I wouldn't change it anyway. Everybody was a pack. You know, it was like a unity. Everybody used to get together, always meet up and do their thing. I was small, I ain't gonna lie. I was young during that time. I was just running around small, you know. I wasn't like super into the scene with them, but I was outside around them and stuff like that, yeah. And I actually, you know, ran around with the nephews and the cousins of them and all that.
Yeah. I used to live in the Bronx, man. I used to live by Taylor Avenue, Westchester, if you guys know where that's at. Of course, you guys know where that's at. So I was
on 183rd and Crescent.
Boynton. Oh, yeah, big old Boynton. Boynton was wild back then. So to all of y'all guys, I want to know, how did your Puerto Rican roots and Bronx upbringing shape you to who you are today? Let's start with Illuminati. Let's start with you, 15. How did it shape you, brother?
I feel like my Puerto Rican side for me, it helped install confidence and knowledge. I wasn't really exposed too much to English music as a kid, so like my preteens. So I was really indulging in my elders' culture, the music, the language. You know, my first language is Spanish, just off rip in the household.
Yeah,
so I feel like
I'm sorry, your volume just breaking up just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I said that, you know, my first language being Spanish straight out the household, I feel like my Puerto Rican roots set me up for an advantage, you know, from a youngin'. Later on in life, I figured out that, you know, speaking more than one language is a skill set. So I really, you know, appreciate that coming from my family, installing that into me. But then also it's just confidence, you know what I'm saying? Knowing where you come from, what's in your lineage, what's in your blood, you know, and just my family and my elders installing that pride and that dignity within one. and not just through word. It was through music, through culturally impactful terminology, and also just the simple things at home, like the cooking, which, you know, later on as an adult, I figured out that the recipes passed on to me through my father and my sisters is something that has been in my people's history for like hundreds of years, and just passed on from generation to generation. So I feel like that's how my Puerto Rican roots, it's kind of like inspired me and kind of, you know, influenced me being a Bronx native.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
And you, Laz, what you think? How did your Puerto Rican roots upbringing shape you for today?
I mean, so much, just knowing everything about hip hop and from the culture, and from my family migrating from Puerto Rico and coming straight over here and being business owners, and actually being in the music and the hip hop scene. So it crafted me. That along with my Cuban side. So, I mean, for me, I've always been in the hip hop scene. I've always been in the music and cultural scene and Caribbean music scene. And being Spaniard and knowing my true roots, because a lot of sorry to say, a lot of our brothers don't know, you know, our true roots and where we come from.
No doubt.
These arguments, I hear it all the time when they be like, "Yo, I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm not African American. I'm not black. I'm not this," and I'm like, "Oh my God." Yeah. So I just don't even try to quarrel with people no more, because they don't fathom where we were originally created.
Yep. We run.
It's all about that education, man.
Yeah, I don't mean to say it, but I'm very National Geographic on them, so they get mad at me. But
listen, everybody when you drop a seed, everybody can't take that really well. You know, the truth hurts sometimes. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm a true Taino at heart. You know, I know because of my Afro-Congo descent and the people I come from. And unlike a lot of other people, I know my ancestors and my roots and where it comes from. I can break down my family tree and origin. I know a lot of people can't do that, but I was very fortunate that I was around some family members that were big on that.
Right.
There's still family heirlooms and things that were passed down that I have, and relics and things that still come from the family that I can't sell, that are worth lots of money. You know what I mean? It's like that.
Yeah, man. It's you know, it's a shame that people don't get more into their lineage, you know, and find out different things. And it's important because elders is there, and while they're there, you're supposed to each one teach one and get that knowledge from them, you know. Even as Bishop, you were saying cooking, that's a big part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? The different foods and stuff like that. You know, me and Bishop both are in both in the culinary arts. You know, he went to school for it. He's a chef, as you guys know. I went to
school for the same here. I got my culinary too.
Yeah, big up.
That's good. That's food is the way to the heart. You know, so but I want to ask Illuminati 15. You describe yourself as a product of nature, salsa, nature by hip hop. Could you break that down for the audience for us and let them know what you mean?
Yeah. So I grew up in I was raised by my single father. My father was a salsa percussionist that came up under the legendary percussionist by the name of Roberto Roena. He was part of the legendary music group called the Apollo Sound in the 60s, 70s. So I grew up within the salsa element, clubs, rehearsals, the studios, and that was technically what I knew. But then when I came into my preteen, that's when I discovered hip hop. You know, living with my mom, and that just sparked like a new sound to me. So it started off with like fun. I was like the first artist that I ever like really took seriously and listened to, and then from there it just opened up the rabbit hole to like Biggie, Tupac, the Wu-Tang Clan, and then around that same time, that's when like the reggaeton kind of like situation popped off. But I peeped a lot of the influence of the hip hop within reggaeton. You know what I'm saying? That was delivered to us. You know, thanks to Noriega. That's how it made it to me. I know a lot of the Spanish guys within the city kind of had like they finger dipped in like the underground scene, but the person that introduced reggaeton to me and that Spanish hip hop sound was Noriega with the classic Oye Mi Canto back in the day around 2003, 2004ish.
Okay.
Nice,
Broke
nice.
that down. So now y'all got that. Y'all know what it is. Y'all got that, Fribble. You know what I mean? That's how it goes down.
So G2 Rizzo. The same question that I gave everybody else. You know, like, how did your Puerto Rican roots and Bronx upbringing shape you today?
Well, I mean, I feel like as I grew up in the community where I grew up, it was like a lot of Latin people, Puerto Ricans. We always, looked out for each other kids. You know, everybody had like tough love for each other. We all called each other like, brothers. Like, like, like how people, even though it's a bad term, use the N word. We used to use Jay. Like, what up, Jay? Because a lot of them had names like Jonathan.
And it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how connected Blacks and Puerto Ricans are. You know, like we have the same kind of upbringing, so close, man. And you know, we grew up side to side. I guess that's one of the reasons too, because my grandmother used to do the same thing. My Puerto Rican friends be like, you know, they catch your ass whipping from grandma just as well as we did, man. So it was like,
that's how I go down. That's how I went down, man.
You know, it's the crazy part though. Like, as we all grew up, we all had like we had ambition and dreams, and a lot of us pushed forward to our dreams. You know, no matter what. And you know, I felt like it was, really big to me.
Yes.
So, and I grew with the same energy, same impact. Like wherever I went, I held the same energy and the same chain of thought. Like there was no way I feel I couldn't, not survive or make a a successful environment.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Lazarus, I gotta ask you a question.
Sure.
The Top Don. That's a powerful name. That's a powerful name.
Powerful.
What does Top Don means to you personally, and why you gave yourself that name?
Mine comes for a cultural reason. So, my actual family members were named Don Arsenio Rodriguez, Don Lazaro, Don Kike. That actually comes from my family members, you understand? So all I did was take the Don, the emphasis. My real name in Cuban is Lazaro, and in English that translates to Lazarus.
So
all I did was put the name together. But the reason why I put the Top Don is because you got a lot of Dons in New York. I just happen to sit at the top like Tony. You know what I mean? I'm usually the guy that they call, and I'm probably good in your neighborhood because besides being a credible messenger, I could stop somebody from getting hurt in your block.
Yeah, I hear you. Big up to that.
Only Dons like that.
That's right.
People get the misconstrued of what a Don is. Dons take care of women. Don don't fight with women. Don don't hurt elderly folk. Don don't pull pistols in front of people for no reason. The Don is usually the person that walks in the room, which was Bumpy Johnson. What they didn't know, when he was giving back the turkeys to the community, he had the fur on and told everybody, listen, I don't hurt people. I don't do that. That's not what I'm in the mood for. They actually employ people and stop other things. And people have changed that concept. So that's why I be spanking them lyrically and I be spanking them in real life. Like, what makes you a Don? Even not a big lady.
Yeah, man. I be hearing your lyrics, man, and I be like, "Ooh, Lord."
Yeah, I seen that cipher too. I was like, yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to Bars 995. Just killed that. We just killed the Bronx logo earlier today. You know, and I be laughing because I be having guys that say a bunch, but I tell them all the time, the dance floor is open. You're welcome, bro. Money, money. I pull up to your neighborhood and embarrass you, but I mean, I'll leave it up to them. You know what I mean?
That's how it goes.
I hear you.
G2. What's good, baby? Let me tell you, where did you pull your inspiration for like creativity from? Like, you doing all fashion stuff like that.
You're doing a lot of stuff, G.
You're doing a lot of stuff, man. Where does that come from, man?
Well, I mean, I feel when I was young, I always had a large imagination, and then every time like I vision or imagine something, I always try to make it into reality. When it came to like clothing. When I was a teenager, I used to buy the little acrylic paint bottles, and I used to design my clothes. And where I live, nobody like that. Too many people did it. I'm pretty sure there's other places that people did it, probably did it better than me. But I did it, and people knew me for it. They used to be like, "Yo, your clothes is fire. You always come, with a whole design, something different.
Yeah.
You know,
That's correct.
And then, so I have got inspired with that. And then later on, like, let's say during the COVID era, I was seeing vendors with like clothing lines. And then I just gave it thought. I said, you know what? It's time to link that back up. Then I just started my brand from there. Started designing, started little by little. And then
so let the people know what your brand name is and where they can get it from, where they can get this your stuff from.
Yeah, the brand is USA Exotic, no filter. So pretty much, USA, it's like universal, designers, pretty much, USA designer. And then I say exotics because most of our clothing come overseas. Most of it's not, created here down in the USA. And then when I say no filters, mean, I spiral out with my designs and there's no limit to it. I
like that.
I do what I want, I design how I want, and I don't care what people, think about it. There's always gonna be people that's gonna love it. There's always gonna be people that hate
That's
it.
right.
Yeah, you just in the Bronx or you all over?
Wait, come again with the question.
Are you in the Bronx or you all over with your stuff?
Well, the clothing line right now, I'm in the Bronx. I'm in the Boogie Down Grind Cafe. I got my clothing there.
Okay.
I was doing a couple vendings and events, but I slowed that down because I wanted to, focus on that location. And also, I'm a guest designer on their website. So you go to boogiedowngrind.com and then you hit the option for guest designer. I got a whole different line there as well. All
right, y'all, hit that up, man. Hit that up. Get in there.
Definitely check them out, man.
Yeah.
I also want to say that also what I'm trying to do with my brand is I'm trying to put the message, say no to violence.
Okay.
I'm trying to really promote that. I feel
definitely
like
now,
you keep on passing a message over and over,
they'll get it.
It'll probably be effective, it'll give out the same energy. Like they say, courtesy is contagious. Same way you pass a message, it could be contagious. Positive message,
Yeah, that's a big
and
thing.
And if I can add on to that, because I know my boy Rizzo be super humble, right? My boy Rizzo sometimes leaves out of his portfolio. This man has been featured twice with pieces in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. He be real humble about it. But I be telling him there be artists that be out here living their whole lives trying to get a piece of art or a piece of clothing into these big venues and never make it. You know what I'm saying? So my boy has done it twice. Not once, twice. You feel me?
Big up.
Thank you.
Keep going, man.
Keep going, man.
The youth need that, man, and especially putting out that positive message because they out here running wild. And you see what the Orange Angel is about to do. So it's gonna get a lot worse. We got to keep feeding it repeatedly over and over to them. And like you said, hopefully they'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Energy keeps moving, it don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep putting in that energy, giving it to them.
No doubt. Illuminati 15. You created a talk. You created the Talk That Shit podcast. What inspired that name, and what's the purpose behind the podcast, the platform?
I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. That platform and me overall coming online literally came as a product of heartbreak and just a lot of stress. It was during the pandemic. I fell head over heels for somebody, trusted this person with my life, let them into my life, into my home. They did me super slime, and instead of like just bathing and solding in this agony and this pain, this heartbreak, I kind of researched something that I was passionate about and just focused all my energy, my mental time, and everything else into something positive. And that's how Talk That Shit podcast came about, and on my other platforms. It just started off as me just reporting on urban news, stuff that was going on with hip hop. Right. And then I tried to incorporate my friends into it. Like we have different variants, but I've solely just focused on Talk That Shit. We also had the Dark Side OF, which was meant for like my best friend at the time, that she had like a lot of associates that worked in content, and like were like adult dancers, and I kind of created that lane for her. And then after that, it also birthed DPG Eats, which is something that I've been doing with Lazarus ever since I started working, where we just go around the city talk about good food, talk about good eats and stuff like that. So that was like the core of it. And then as time came about, you know, I was introduced to people like, shout out to Maury Hayes and Shy Nara, the guys from the New Bronx. They gave me an opportunity in interviewing them. And that's how it kind of played into like the music side. Then people like Jay Walker came about, Lazaris the Top Don, who else? I also interviewed Knowledge, which I believe is the king of dancehall over here in the Bronx, Dynasty, you know, a few individuals. So that was like the base of it, and it just took on its own entity on its own.
That's
you got a big roster. Yeah, you got a big roster.
You got a big roster.
Not for nothing, Illuminati was the last person to interview Knowledge before he passed away.
I believe that's true. Yeah.
God bless his soul.
Yeah.
God bless his soul. Yes, sir.
Yeah, wow, that's a beautiful thing.
So I definitely want to say we definitely gonna have to make sure that we do this a lot, because we have a lot that we bring into the table. Yes. Like right now, you see, we had just a legendary person pop up that, you know, I would bring to the table named Coach CDS. You know what I mean? One of hip hop's first elements. Just walk by. Like I told him, we actually live right here in front of Jimmy's Cafe.
Okay. Well, you know, we linked up. Family now. You know what I mean? This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? We bring in this, we bring in that, we build this, we show the kids, we show how our culture moves. You know what I'm saying? Our culture.
What I mean by that right now is, like, you see, even now, I want to be able to do this even in a better setting where we're doing this, where we have it and give y'all full everything, and us not rushing through like what we're going through right now.
This ain't y'all first time here. Y'all gonna be back. This is what it is, man. Y'all just give the call and that's it. We linked. That's it. From that day we linked. We politic. We sat down. People do like-minded things.
Yeah, we want to get some kind of like studio where everybody can go sit down. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
I have that. You know, if when the next time that food for thought just comes over here, we rent the place, and then, you know, we can easily.
That's cool.
That's definitely,
because right now I'm in New York, and AK is in North Carolina. You know, so this is how we do it for now.
Well, I got the next show coming in North Carolina, so I'm gonna make sure when we go to North Carolina, we try to line it up, you know, and make sure everything happen now. Like now, I don't ever want to cut what it is, but I like to give y'all the raw dog when I come on here. So it's like when I come on here, I want to give a full hour, and I got people calling me inside to the venue. I got different things going on, and I don't like that. When I'm coming on to a venue, I want to make sure that I'm on the platform and I'm giving them everything.
No doubt.
You're moving and shaking, baby. You moving and shaking, and
that's all.
Out there. You got to do what you got to do, man. We appreciate any time that
of course, like right now, you know, they've been texting me left and right while I'm here, but I'm like, yo, I'm on the phone with my family, so that's why I'm trying to make sure I answer y'all questions, because I only got like about maybe 5 minutes left, and then I gotta go in. You know what I mean?
All right, so let me hit you with this then. You know what I'm saying? You gave us the rundown, Don, right? Who is your biggest influence? I know it got to be people in your family, because you ran down that history tree and what that name means, Don, to us. But let us know some more.
It's definitely Arsenio, my uncle, my first uncle, and then it would be my grandfather, because my uncle, even though he knew the business, he traveled the world with my grandfather, and my grandfather was always the business-oriented one. He had sailboats, he had real estate, he knew what it was, how to be able to sell the actual music. And when I was growing up, rest in peace to all of them, even my mom used to tell me that she used to hate my grandfather, because my grandfather was the one who took her father to travel the world. And remember, she was a little girl. She was only 7 to 8 years old, and all she wanted was her dad. So remember, sometimes they're gonna have different views. So she goes, I love the music, but I hated what they did because I ain't have my dad.
Yep. That's how you see that. That's a good thing. We were just talking about that on Father's Day. You know, when you're a father and you're moving around and you got the young ones, you trying to create an avenue. You know what I'm saying? And when they that young, they don't see it. They just be just like you said. I just want my dad. You know what I'm saying? But you're trying to create that generational wealth.
Back then, I wouldn't understand that. Now, as a grown man, almost going into my 40s, I totally understand. We need our creators. So I'm not mad at it. And I kind of thank her, because if it wasn't for her anger and her always playing her dad's music while I was young, I wouldn't have been subjected to that.
And
she would play the music because she missed her dad, but because it soothed her soul, and then she was able to hear her dad's voice. since she couldn't physically be with him. Because remember, at this time, there was no FaceTime. It was none of this other stuff like we're doing now. They don't even know nothing about this technology. You understand what I'm saying? So it was way different.
Quick,
we're talking
real
back
quick,
then.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I need this. I need this to drop this seed. What does Big Pun mean to you in this day and age? Before you leave, I need to, and that's going to be for all three of y'all. You know,
for me,
you gotta go. What does it mean?
For me, he is the epitome of Spanish hip hop music, and people need to be able to pay respect and understand that without his forthcomings and going platinum, that there will be no reggaeton, there will be no other Daddy Yankees, there will be nothing else that you're talking about, because when he came up with At a Time and Category, there wasn't a place. And if you notice, he was thanking the African American people because he knew the cultural roots for accepting us. Him not realizing that before that we were already part of the culture. Because remember, if you know about Pun wasn't educated through school. Pun educated himself through knowledge and through books himself, and computers, and through reading books. So there was even a commercial where he said, "Fuck school. You can be whatever you want. Fuck school." Why? Because at that time, schools weren't empowering Latino artists or doing anything that was coming belligerent from the Bronx. Buildings were burning, and they didn't believe in the education and being given in poverty into the minorities. So at the end of the day, he didn't go to school. So he would have some people think that it was a different image, but they didn't understand what was the schematics behind it.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Good job.
I thank y'all. This is your boy Lazaris the Top Don, Food for Thought. I'm signing off, and I thank y'all for even having me. I'm gonna let my brothers finish off.
Yeah, Top Don, thank you for coming in, man.
I'm gonna reschedule so we have a full hour for the next one. I'm gonna make sure I hit y'all up. The next one, we're gonna make sure we all sitting at the table.
No doubt, no doubt.
Sure. We ready.
Top Don in the building. Thank you for coming in, man. Thank you for coming in, brother. Yeah.
Rizzo, you go, because I have like a whole ideology when it comes down to Pun.
Yeah. Yeah. So G2, you produced the Big Pun tribute cipher. And how did that come together? And what does that mean to you?
Well,
and tell the people what's that about.
The Big Pun cipher is like I used to go to the Big Pun mural to pay homage. You know, the day he passed away and the rebirth day. You know, like I said, I grew up around Pun and Terror Squad. I'm like, we're talking about like Tony Sunshine lived in Forest Projects, Fat Joe lived in the other side, Cuban Link used to chill in Littlevilles. So, you know, I looked up to them like role models. So when it came to Big Pun, it was like, you know, he made me feel like there was a place, you know, in hip hop and in the Bronx. You know, it was something to motivate. That's and pretty much like Lumi, he used to go to the mural a lot, do content as well. And then when we met up, and, you know, we were socializing about it, and then we came up with the deal like, listen, we got to do this big. You know, we had our first strike. We had you know, at least 2 artists pull up. Well, actually, it was 1 artist. And then I did my little thing on it with poetry. I think it was like poetry, right, Lumi?
So what is it like when you say cipher? Is it guys on the microphone, you know, whether it's rapping or poetry, or that's what it's about?
No, I'm talking about the first time we tried it around. Then the second time we got all these artists together. We hit up every one artist. We did a whole group chat. We had it very organized. And, you know, we had planned it the day and the time. Then we had to hit everybody up to make sure they arrived. We had the singer. We had all the freestyle rappers, all the legends like Lazaris the Top Don, Pete Powers, Legacy. You know, it was fire. Like, you know, we showed up. And I ain't gonna lie, that day it was super cold. Somehow, some way, we didn't care. For the love of Pun, we still like managed to try to pull it through anyways. It was crazy. It was real cold. The next day, almost all of us got sick. That's how bad it was. Yeah.
Hey, listen, sometimes you gotta do it. Yeah. For the legend, that's what I speak about in my words of wisdom, man. For the legend, we gotta push through for different things, keep the memories, keep everything alive. Man. So
right. And the whole purpose was to keep Pun's name alive, to keep it going in hip hop. You know, no name,
Illuminati
no
15.
name should be forgotten, especially they play a big part in the hip hop history.
What does Big Pun mean to you? I know your mic is popping a little bit. I don't know why it's popping so much, but
Big Pun, idol. I know some people, my top 5, Big Pun is number 5 when it comes to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I wish that would happen in hip hop that never did was seeing Pun battle Biggie. And, you know, due to unfortunate circumstances, we never got able to see that happen. But Pun is an idol to me, man. Pun is like, the way I see it, Pun is the seed that rooted and kind of like flourished into what is the urban Latino movement today. You know what I'm saying? He was a test subject. He was the one that showed that a Puerto Rican or a Latino could come into hip hop and do numbers. Just like back in the day, Puerto Ricans did with breakdancing. You know, a lot of people agree to disagree, but I've done my research and I've seen that breakdancing was like the first formidable media-friendly. Sorry about that. You know, breakdancing was the first form of media-friendly things that popped off in hip-hop, where it ended up in media, ended up in movies, ended up in Pepsi commercials, and it was like marketable for you to put in the home. So he was like the Latin second coming of hip hop, where it was like, all right, we kind of rocked out in the dance and stuff, but we didn't really have a Messiah Spanish wise on his level where you can put him up there as an icon. You know, respect the Fat Joe, because Fat Joe went gold first. But when you put Fat Joe and Big Pun next to each other lyrically, Pun is a savage. He's a beast. He's a beast. I would call him a rap deity as much.
Yep. Yeah, he was like that. I'll tell you one thing I don't know if you guys know, I know Respect is going to laugh when I say this. When we were in the studio doing our things back in the days as rapper, one of the studios we were taken to was Chrissy Ice. I don't know if you guys was around, or you probably was a lot younger, but we was in Chrissy Ice studio. She signed like the poster. She had one of the #1 hit songs out. You know, Spanish artist. She was like, we was there, and we couldn't believe it. We was like, wow, we in Chrissy Ice studio. You know what I mean? It was like wow, you know, engineering, working on our stuff. It was like, it was a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? It was good.
Well, I'll tell you a story when we come back. We're going to go to my food video, and we're going to come back and we're going to chop it up with G2 Rizzo, Illuminati 15. Lazarus the Don had to step out, man, and take care of business, but we're going to come back with these gentlemen right after this. Stay tuned.
Oh, man. Get ready to cozy up with a spice of heaven, man. Introducing my seasonal quick bread, Winter Apple. This delightful treat is bursting with warmth of freshly baked apples and sweetness of winter spices, man, and the comforts of homemade loaf. This is perfect for those chilly winter days like here in New York City. Quick bread is not only quick to make, but it's an instant favorite in the home. My kids love it, grandkids love it. So let's get into these apples. There's so many apples you can use. Pink Lady, Red Delicious, Macintosh, Gala. I'm going with the Honey Crisp, so I like it. It stays crisp when you bake it, and it's nice and juicy. So we're gonna chop some apples up. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Movie magic, baby. We're going to toss this in the bowl here. We're going to place it on the side. Now we're going to get our wet ingredients and dry ingredients together. wet ingredients. We're gonna get our milk, vanilla extract, our melted butter, and our eggs in one bowl. And we're gonna mix those together. Now in another bowl, we're gonna shift our dry ingredients together. Our flour, our sugar, baking powder, and our salt. Remember, if you don't have pastry flour, you can always use AP flour, all-purpose flour. It works just as well. Get any lumps in there from the flour or the sugar. So we're going to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. And we're going to mix to combine. Don't overmix. Just mix to combine. Now we're going to add our apples. Remember, you can use any fruit you want with this. And we're going to gently fold the seasoned fruit into the batter. Yeah, that's what it should look like. Let's get a pan, a loaf pan. This is 9x5 loaf pan, it's greased. We're gonna pour in the batter. Remember, your oven should be at 400 degrees by now. We're gonna place this in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour or until a toothpick comes out nice and clean and it looks like this. Done. We're gonna remove it from the loaf pan and allow it to fully cool on this rack. Nice. See how golden brown is on the top. Nice and crispy on the top. And when we cut it, look at that. And nice and moist in the inside. You can see those apples in there. Saying hello. Once again, it's easy to make. It takes no time and it's delicious, delicious.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to Food for Thought. If you're just tuning in, I'm here with the Bronx finest, G2 Rizzo, Illuminate 15, and Lazarus the Top Dog. He had to step away, but we thank him for coming in today, man. Thank these brothers for coming in to be with us here on Food for Thought.
Yes, sir. What about that story you was going to gift us with?
Because we was talking about Fat Joe. And me and my cousin Bubba, we call him Bubba. They used to go to Alfred E. Smith, right? And I believe Pun was somewhere over there in Alfred E. Smith, but I used to go to school in Brooklyn, but I used to come back to Harlem to go to hang out. So this particular day, I think it was Fat Joe, Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick. They had a concert. They had like a little concert in the school on Madison Avenue. I can't forget this day. I think it was on Madison 130 something. There's a school there. So Fat Joe and them was performing and Slick Rick and all that stuff, and a fight broke out. So this fight broke out. Everybody's fighting, throwing chairs, whatever. And I got the scar to prove it. I got the scar to prove it. So I'm just going to say that, I know, these guys don't know me from a hole in the wall, but I was there fighting for them or fighting with them against whatever was, happening that day, or whatever school was fighting
so it was
against
like a
them.
school against school type thing?
Yeah, it was. And then, like I said, that's the first time I guess I met Fat Joe personally, but things like that, I know he's not gonna remember. He's not gonna remember, but I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna remember. Big up to that though, man. That was crazy. I just had to bring that up because we was talking about Fat Joe.
Like that's New York culture. That's kind of like how the kids get down over here. Like if you go to a school and that school got beef with another school, you better fight with your school. If not, then you're gonna have the whole school getting on you. You know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy because sometimes you're not even from that area. Your mother just wanted you, or you chose a high school that you wanted to be away from your house. Because that's what I did. I always went to school in the community, but once high school came through, I needed to get far away from home. You just inherit that. It be beefs that go on from generations that passed on before. But just because you go there, you gotta hold it down.
I remember them high school days, man. Like I ain't even gonna talk about it, but it was something else. Listen, no, you an activist for homeless men in New York City. Like,
yes, sir.
What drew you in that direction? Was it because you seen a lot of like men homeless and you wanted to do something about it? Like, what drew you to that?
To be honest with you guys, I've been part of generational homelessness. I've experienced homelessness with my father, and then as an adult, I experienced homelessness as a man. But what led me to being an advocate was because at around 2020-ish, I was in a homeless shelter for men, and the pandemic just kicked off, and I just seen the level of like inhumanity that was within the system of DHS. The way these people would play with words, and it wasn't until I met a certain individual, and he told me, you have rights, because I felt like since I was in a shelter, I just had to deal with the system. This is how the system works. And he told me, no, this ain't right. If you have a problem, hit up these people. They have to help you with this, and this. So from there, I started taking action. I started literally absorbing the information that was being given to me by him and I think it's called the Coalition of the Homeless, which is down by 14th Street. And it was hard, bro, being in there. First, I had a shelter in the Bronx do me super dirty. I got into it with staff. I told them, look, I got home. Somebody ran through my stuff. My bed had been defaced, and the dude just came at me with like a crazy attitude. So I had him like, yo, bro, respectfully, I don't know why you talking to me like this. When I see you outside, you don't act like this. You put your head down. So he went to the supervisor and told the supervisor, yo, bro, he threatened my life. Pack him up. But they didn't do it like that. They did it in a slick way. It was like, yo, bro, go do your laundry. We're going to figure out who did that to your stuff. While I'm in the laundry room washing my bed sheets and my clothing. Huh?
I said they packing your shit up while you in there.
Bro, I'm doing laundry. And one of the dudes that I befriended in the shelter was like, yo, Rob, they looking for you in the lobby, the police. And I'm like, what? So I pull up, they cuff me, they leave me in the lobby for like an hour, handcuffed, waiting for an ambulance. The ambulance never came. took me to the Lincoln, threw me in psych, right?
Wow.
Talking about I was a danger to myself. I was like, yo, bro, what is going on?
Wow.
So I come back the next day. I took to the doctor 100. Yo, bro, do I look crazy? Oh no, they told us you was trying to bring harm to yourself and others. I was like, bro, I have no history of mental health, right? The closest thing you're gonna find is like anger management. I take anger management therapy for my own good. That's about it. When they dug up my records, they was like, all right, let them go. I went back to the shelter. They did me so dirty. They was like, oh no, we didn't put your name on a roster because you was in a hospital. We didn't know when you was coming back. I'm like, all right, cool. The next day you've been transferred. I'm like, bro, what?
That's crazy.
So that was like the first time they did me dirty. They sent me to the worst shelters in the city, which is on Randall's Island, Ward's Island. That's like the lowest of the low. When they marked you as a red flag for being a troublemaker, whatever. And it was there that, I started advocating. I started absorbing all this information. And it led to me being published on the New York Times. I did.
It's crazy because I used to work for the New York City Fire Department as a paramedic, and we went to a lot of homeless shelters like you're talking about, and that's what they do. When if you're going against the grain of the place, and you're not doing what they want you to do, they call the police, and the police have to call us to come get you. So now when we come get you, they make up this big lies or big stuff saying, oh, well, he wanted to hurt himself. He was fighting. He was this and that, and then when we sit down and talk with you guys, we say, ain't nothing wrong with this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But our job is to take you to the psych ward because that's what we have to do.
That's crazy.
And I was always against that, especially someone that I'm sitting in the back of the ambulance talking to, and they're sane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're telling me the reason why they're here, because he didn't want me to do this, or because I talked to this guy because I didn't like what he did to me, this and that, and stuff like that. So when you go in against the grain, that's what they do. They call the police and then they call the ambulance.
That's a big definite. And I've seen the dark side of that, right? Because when I came back from that psych ward, I put in a complaint with the supervisor of the shelter. And while speaking to the individual, I'm literally telling like, yo, y'all put me in a very stressful situation. I'm a known epileptic. I'm not supposed to be in high stress level situations that could trigger a seizure. I literally fell into an epileptic episode walking out of her office after telling her that. When I got sent back to the hospital, by the time I came back, they packed up my things and sent them to Ward's Island. So that's why I started trying to figure out first of all, how can I protect myself? And second of all, how can I keep these people from continuously violating me like this? And that's why I started, advocating, because I feel like just because you're homeless doesn't mean that you should be treated like the lowest of the low, because a lot of people end up in homelessness and it's not even their fault.
Yeah. There you go. I agree with that.
We gotta link you up. We gotta link you up with one of our wolves. He's been with us since he was young, man. And he had a big non-for-profit thing for men homelessness right up there in the Bronx. So we definitely got to get you that information. So maybe y'all can link up.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I know he was at the parade, but everybody was all around. You know what I mean? But definitely got to get you his info.
Yeah. So let's get back to Rizzo. You're a poet, comedian, designer.
Yep.
Do you feel like all those roles are connected, or they're separate? They have their own separate lanes.
No, I feel like they're all connected.
Okay.
So it's what makes me, that one creative being. I mean, when it came to comedy, it was I felt like comedy was like a chapter in life.
Okay, so you're not doing comedy no more, or you just?
I gave it a big pause at the moment. I want to sit down and I want to write. But I gave it a big pause because I wanted to work on my content.
G said a big pause.
Yeah. It's tough to be a comedian. I
heard.
Comedy club, and then if you hit the wrong crowd,
that
don't mess with your jokes, then you bomb, and then You know, sometimes it make you feel a little bad. You know, I didn't care. But then I see other comedians like when they bombed, they used to be like,
You could imagine when these guys going to at the Apollo kill you, boy.
Oh yeah, the Apollo's worse.
I couldn't even get up there, man. I have a heart attack, man, and anxiety, man, going up there.
They boo you in a minute up there, boy.
Yeah, had the Sandman come and take your ass up. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So G, if you were sitting across from Big Pun now, right? If you were sitting across from Big Pun now, what would you thank him for? Let's put it that. What would you thank him for? If you were sitting across from Big Pun now, what would you thank him for?
Well, I would thank him for believing in himself and going forward, and you know, making our mark. You know, us Latin people making our mark in hip hop history.
Yeah. Because he definitely did that, man.
Definitely. I think we broke up. You can see me? I think we broke up.
No, we went blank.
I'm still black?
Yeah, you're still black.
Oh, shit. Hold on, let me see my internet. Nah, my internet is good.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, you got a lot of truck coming.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Just a lot of trucks. Well, I got feedback.
Yeah, we got feedback.
Yeah, so pretty much I would thank him for, you know, making it possible, giving us our place in, you know, hip hop history. You know, I know there was others like, you know, like people who used to break dance. And also, you know, Fat Joe, he played his part in history, and there was others before him, maybe one or two others. But you know, because to him, you know, it made it possible for us to, you know, able to be a part of hip hop history.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree. Illuminati, same question for you. If Pun was right in front of you right now,
I would thank Pun just for opening the floodgate. I'm gonna be very honest. Back then, it was very hard to market a Latino in hip hop.
Yes,
and when I look at Pun was like a mixture of just like the Latin swag, the lyrical prowess of somebody like LL Cool J, and then a big boy swagger like Big. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like Pun did what Latinos are mostly known for doing. We did it with salsa. You know, we did it with our contribution to hip hop, and that was take a lot of elements, mix it into a pot, and make something wavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would thank him for just kicking in that door and letting them know that, you know, Latinos can do it too. We have influence. We have influence. We also bring impact to the culture. And, you know, we here, you know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on us. They might be one of us that comes out probably once every 5 years, but we here. We dwelling, hibernating, and ready to pop.
Exactly. Yeah, no doubt. Rizzo, last question for you, brother. What's next for you? Any big thing going on?
Well, I mean, right now,
Illuminati. You might have to come back in. Yeah, come back in with your boy. When you mute it, we get echoes.
It's good now.
No,
that's me or Rizzo?
One of you got. I'm getting echoes.
You can hear me with no echo?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we talk,
Yeah. Could be the background because you got a lot of trucks and stuff. So what's next for you, brother?
Well, I got two main big things. One will be with the Trifecta Brothers, Illuminati 15 and Lazaris the Top Don. We're gonna come out with the 6-line cipher. It's gonna be real big. We're gonna really have hip hop hear us and everybody. We're gonna bring up the Bronx big time with that.
You gotta let us know about.
Say it again.
Let us know about that one.
Okay. And then my next big thing too, I'm trying to make clothing for children encouraging with like say no to violence, you know, something positive, something they could like connect with. So I ain't gonna just put the message there. I'm gonna try to put something that they could connect with. I'm still trying to look for like a certain design or something. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could bring in the Taki chips and then I could revamp it. You know what I mean? I know all these kids love the Taki chips, which is bad for your health, but
yeah, they love, but them kids love them joints, boy.
Yeah, but you know, I really want to bring that out. I feel we can make a difference. We keep pushing harder. So I wanted to work on the youth with my clothing line. I feel like that was going to be my next twist when it comes to the next, you know, line that I'm dropping.
Yeah. We wish you all the luck, brother.
Thank you.
Talent, man. Yeah. Illuminati, what's next for you?
So like Rizzo said, the 6-line cypher is on its way, coming in July. We just finished wrapping up a drop from one of the biggest influencers in the Bronx right now, Bronx native, that's actually around the corner from us. We also have a drop from an upcoming artist as well that we already issued out, Eugene Black. He has a song in the city right now doing numbers and climbing in the radio play by the name of Uptown Baby. And the 6-line cypher is just something that we came up together to counteract all these platforms that we see online right now. I'm tired of looking at my city and the talent that's in my city and for people to downplay it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people that report on the talent that's coming from here, they monetize it. They don't give back to the city. They don't give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing people reporting on drill and they from Ohio or from Boston. Like, if you're not from here, you shouldn't be monetizing this. So that was the whole core ideology behind the 6-line cypher. And for the future, just continue working as Lazarus cameraman. We got some really dope content that he helped me gain access to this last Puerto Rican weekend. You know, interviews with big time influencers, Ken Starr, Justin Silva, Millennium Chiclet. So, you know, he made some really big things and some really big connections for me happen. This is why I will continue to work with this man, because this is the first dude that I met out here that would speak something to me and it would come into a physical. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of Jacksters out here that know how to talk slick, know how to sell you a dream. And, you know, I've been caught up a few times. I'm not going to hold you. I've been scammed a few times. People brought me into these circles and, you know, I was like, yeah, I like your skill set. Come work with me. They use you for your skill set. Don't give you nothing. Kind of like on some bad boy intern shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, come work for me, Playboy. I'm gonna put you up, and that happens. But and then after that, I'm really interested into getting into. I want to get into doing like skits online. I want to bring back 90s comedy. I feel like the internet right now, this new generation is super duper sensitive. I grew up watching things like Dave Chappelle, Carlos Mencia, American Pie. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have that raunchy OD like comedy and without people getting super duper sensitive and butthurt. And in the near future, once I invest into it, I also want to start loading myself with the knowledge and the skill set needed to start shooting music videos as well.
Yeah, big up, man. And we wish you luck on that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Definitely. I don't know if you know, but I was a movie director. I made my first movie called On Impulse. This was in 2009. I started in 2007 and I wrapped it up in 2009. I placed it on YouTube, but at the time I didn't really know what YouTube was. And it got taken down because of some music that I use or whatever. But I'm trying to put it together. And since AI is here, AI is here, so I can generate it better, make it better. So if you guys need me for whatever, you know, I hold the camera very well. I do that too. But I just want to thank you guys for coming on the show, man. That's a wrap for the day, man. And the conversations with you guys are amazing, and you guys are incredibly talented. G2 Rizzo, Illuminati 15, and Lazarus the Top Don, man. I just want to thank you guys for coming on the show, man. I appreciate you guys. And we're gonna link up
again. Yeah, we're gonna link up again, y'all. This ain't the end. This is just the beginning, and things are gonna unfold. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. Just to put you guys on, we just locked in a temporary partnership with Red Bull. So we will be having a 6-line Cypher live event over here in Bronx Landing in the Bronx to Hunts Point. So just make sure you guys send me your contact information. And you told me one of your members is from New York, so you could definitely pop out, experience that for yourself. We're gonna have a room full of like lyrical MCs, Pete Powers, Bigger Skills. Lazarus will be there too. Who else we gonna have on there? Maury Hayes, Shynara, the New Bronx crew, my homie John Lennon and his partner Clyde the General. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna be motion packed. It's gonna be a lot of heavy hitters in there, and we got Red Bull backing us up in July.
What day is that?
In July.
What day is that?
Like what?
In July.
We haven't picked a specific date yet, but we know it's gonna be in July, towards the back end of July.
Okay.
Cool. Definitely. And I probably let's
I might pull down.
He might come down there, and we'll show up. You know how we'll show up. You know, just getting that info, and we definitely show up. Y'all know how to do that, man. Big up. Once again, thank these brothers for coming on the show, man. And at the end of the show, we're gonna have a video by the one and only Lazaris the Top Don. You guys don't want to miss his video at the end, so make sure y'all stay tuned to that. And once again, brother, thanks for coming, man. Yeah, thanks for coming,
man. Thank y'all for having us here. And for y'all knowing, man, I actually shot half of that Lazaris the Top Don video. That was like my first shot at music production, visuals. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I put a lot of time and work. I went in there scared as hell, but we made it happen.
That's what it is. See, y'all heard it first. That's it, brother.
All right, y'all. Peace, man.
All right.
Blessings. Once again, man. Peace.
Pleasure to see y'all, man.
All right, man. Yeah. Oh, man, that's incredible, man. Them guys are stand-up dudes, man.
And look, they still working, man. They in the streets.
Yeah, in the streets.
They're in the streets right now working. That's what it's about, man. Perseverance.
Yeah, man. I just want to thank them guys for coming on, and no doubt when they give us that information, we'll be down there to check them out, man.
Right on location.
Right on location, man. So y'all guys stay tuned for that. But right now we're going to get into some news with the one and only BK Pinky is in the building. So let's get into the news, baby. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
What's going on? It's BK Pinky in the building.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what's up, man? What's good?
Chilling. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
I'm
chilling,
good,
baby.
man.
Just waiting on you with that news drop.
Yeah,
I got that news, baby. I got that news.
What you got for us, baby?
Here we go, man. Listen, this was a crazy, strange death, man. I never heard of this before.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I got the dummy of the day, too, as well.
Let's go.
So, Long Island black man, Kevin McAllister, 61 years old, was pulled in an MRI machine. Pulled in from an MRI machine.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
That was crazy when I saw this, man. When I even heard the news, I was like, "What?
Yeah,
how was he pulled in?" It was like some.
That's what I'm saying to myself.
What, a time machine?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Like he was pulled in. So what happened was the guy had a 20-pound chain on. The tech from the MRI, this was a Nassau Open MRI in Westbury, Long Island. Kevin McAllister went with his mother and father and his wife to the MRI. Mm-hmm. What happened was he was trying to help his mother get off the table.
Mm.
The dumbass tech goes and leave the room, but didn't tell Kevin to take his chain off during the MRI.
Wow. So he just went in there. He went in there,
and the machine sucked Kevin in the machine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's that magnetic.
Yo, you talking about Magneto?
Yeah.
That's how it is. If you see X-Men, the Magneto, that's what an MRI is. So it sucked them in.
Yeah.
It sucked them in. The mother went, got the tech, and the tech and the mother was trying to get him out the machine for at least an hour. This guy had multiple heart attacks during this time.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
He died.
Yeah.
And check this out. Why he died.
Because the tech didn't tell him to take the chain off.
Correct. And how he died, the wife was in the it's crazy. The wife was getting an MRI herself on her knee as this going on.
Wow.
So I gave the tech the dummy of the day.
Yeah.
Because you should know your damn job.
Yeah.
You should know your damn job. You probably don't got you probably got a chain on.
Yeah.
Metal chain on while you working. So why would you?
I think too that I don't know, but I think that you know how the delivery guys they chain their bikes up.
Correct.
So they saying that was the type of chain. It was a chain like that with a padlock on the bottom, and then it had like you know how the chains that they cover the chains with like this cloth or something or whatever.
Correct.
So I'm thinking that maybe he works for some delivery, maybe that's why he had it on or whatever. Because it's not a jewelry piece. It wasn't like a chain.
Jewelry piece.
Right.
Or something.
No, it was a chain.
It was like one of those chains with DMX in the video.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Get at me. One of those.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't like
so who's at fault at this now? Because I know when I go to the MRI, they tell me, "Oh, Mr. Small, anything metal in your pockets, so you take everything out or whatever."
There's signage up.
Right.
You can see the signage up says no
metal, no
pass beyond this. When we used to do our 10 2s and 3s at NYU, and we had to go check the gamma area with all of They tell you can't have no metal.
No metal, nothing. I couldn't have no chain on.
Yeah, we got nothing on. Yeah, you gotta give us a story on that and see who's at fault at that because
that'd be an update because it's really because the guy wouldn't know the MRI. He wouldn't know what's going on. So that's to me, it's the tech.
Yeah.
And then
it's the tech.
The sister of McAllister, she's for a GoFundMe. I'm like, GoFundMe for what? The tech and the Nassau Open MRI should pay for that.
Yeah.
You don't need no MRI. You don't need no GoFundMe. You don't need no GoFundMe for that. They should pay for that.
Yeah, even if there is signs that say, no metal, whatever the case may be, they still supposed to tell the patient or the family members you can't come in there with that. They even have lockers. They even have lockers that you put your belongings in.
And you know what, Respect? From what Pinky was saying, he was going in there to help his mom get off the table.
Right.
So the tech and them should have been in there to help assist with that. So why did he have to come in there? And if he did have to come in there, somebody should have told him the rules and regulations. Hey, whoa, you can't come in here. This is
exactly.
So it's their fault in my eyes.
Because the tech went to get the father or the husband to help, get the lady off the table. And
they shouldn't be helping. That's their job. They should have enough people there to help.
And he should have shut off the machine before he left out.
Exactly.
How you ain't shut off so that's you ain't even shut off the machine before you left out. That's negligence. That's negligence.
He's how
that's crazy.
Red Fox, you big dummy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Well, we also got some sad news in the TV world. Last Sunday, Jamal Warner man, he died in Costa Rica. Lemon, Costa Rica. He was found on the beach. 54 years old, man. The Cosby Show, Theo, baby.
Yeah,
you
man.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Theo
big up to
Huxtable.
Theo, man. That hurt me, man.
That really, because he was a good brother, man.
He was
a good brother, man. You know, 85 to 92, 8 years, 8 seasons, 7 years, man. We thought it was, you know, you had the mother and father in the same household and stuff. You know, a lot of people was getting that was like inspiration. That Cosby Show.
Cosby
you know, I
Show,
watched all the episodes of that, man. I can remember a lot of good ones, and he was, you know, he was a good brother. He also played in with Eddie Griffin, Malcolm and Eddie. That was a good sitcom. You know, that
he played in a couple of things after that.
Joints,
a couple of movies,
couple movies, couple sitcoms.
That's crazy.
My thing is,
it was crazy, man. They said, you know, asphyxia, but you know, that's drowning. So he, you know, he said the current was high and it caught up in the water and stuff like that. So that's what they, you know, allegedly stated, you know, in Costa Rica.
Yeah, he was vacationing with
the
his
local
family.
authorities. Man. That's
he got caught into one of them powerful riptide currents. You know, and those things is and at that beach is popular with surfers, and but it's notorious for its deadly waters. The waters is crazy over there. They have signs everywhere. You know,
and I swim. I went to it's buggy because I went to Costa Rica. Me and my wife and my son, and we went out. We was we went snorkeling, and they had us in the deep water. So me and my son went out there swimming, and I was like, "Whoo!" You know, swimming back. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." But you know,
because what they saying is that like first of all, you know, they saying that studies have shown that the riptides there at that place is so intense that Olympic level swimmers struggle over there to survive those things. So I'm saying to he's not an Olympic swimmer, you know what I'm saying? And plus I heard he had his daughter with him or something. They both was out there. They was able to get the daughter back. But by the time they went back to reach him, you know, he was already drowned, you know, and stuff like that.
Is it true they didn't find his body right away? It washed up on.
It washed over to the beach. But he was in Cocles, Cocles, and it was like where it's a beach where like Lemon, Costa Rica. So he was washed out. He was found in the afternoon.
That's what I heard. I was like,
so it's crazy, man. You know, God bless. You know
the family.
My condolences to the Warner family and the Cosby family.
No doubt.
You know, man, I praise God for you, man. You're a good brother, man. Rest in peace.
Man. He did a lot.
Please, people out there, you know, despite its dangers in that area, you know, it continues to draw like tourists there. You know, and because it's a luxurious result, and you know, you could dine there and all that stuff. It's a pretty place. But a reminder that even in paradise, man, it has its risks, man. So you guys just be careful out there, and especially if you're not good swimmers. You know what I'm saying? I can't swim, so you wouldn't catch me out there. I don't like beaches.
Water.
Yeah, man. I swim
too,
man.
You ain't catching me.
No, the riptides is crazy.
The riptides. You first of all, you can't even see it. It's underneath. You know what I'm saying? Then so like, you know, you said respect. You could be Olympic swimmer, and that's in good shape. You know what I'm saying? So when that thing hits you, you know it's pulling you. It's like when you ever stand on the beach and the wave come in and you're standing there, and then that sand starts moving you, pushing you back 10 times like that.
10 times. And you got to remember the reason why people drown.
Panic.
Us not only panic, but they get exhausted from paddling.
So
your body gets fighting against it that you can't fight no more, and then you go under, and that's right. So condolences, man, to the Warner family, man.
Condolences, man.
Big loss in Hollywood. Big loss.
Remind me of that story you said, Rex.
Yeah.
Remember the story you told me when we went out? Your family and y'all was in the boat and it started raining. Y'all was that's what that reminds me. That's always my fear. Like you get in one of those things and you starts pushing you out and you can't get back.
I was in the Delaware water
movies,
gap.
Man, it's crazy, man.
I was in the Delaware water gap. It was me, my wife, and two other people out there, and it started storming and lightning and everything. And we were stranded in the middle of the water. No waves was pushing us or anything. You know, we trying to paddle. We just stuck right there. And for hours. And we trying to push ourselves to the shore. And once again, we're getting tired. You know what I'm saying? But longest we were in those tubes, because we was in those tube
raft tube,
right. But our ass is in the water, but our feet is hanging over the tube.
Wow.
So you're still exposed to the water with your, your backside and everything.
You pedaling. Yeah,
and
like,
then they
felt like you was castaway, man.
We were almost died out there, man. I said never again.
Yeah.
The black Tom Hanks.
Yeah. You know all they needed was that soccer ball.
So Delaware
you was Gilligan Allen.
Delaware water gap. Y'all motherfuckers, man. I ain't what I tell you. What else you got,
Skipper too.
Yeah. But our condolences.
My condolences, man. Definitely, man. But I got more food for your thought, man. Woo.
That's good.
Listen, man. I don't know if this is David or Goliath or sweating with the oldies, man. Yo, we got Clarissa Shields versus Layla Ali.
Big up to them two women, man. Big up to the two women.
Big up to the two women. Let's get it on. 47 year old
lovely black
Ali.
ladies. Lovely black women.
Yep.
Oh, now yo.
So I heard she was telling Ali, like, come on, let's get it on.
Let's get on. You said you want 15 million to fight. She pulled out the 15 million. She said, I got it.
She was sitting at the table with her people.
Sitting at the table with her people, said, I got that 15 million. Let's get it on.
So Ali called all this. She's the one started, or Clarissa.
Ali. People saying Ali threw a little shot. You want to get back in it, whatever.
Yeah.
You know how they, these women throw shade.
You know what I'm saying? She threw the shade,
but Clarissa came out with the sunlight.
Exactly. She gonna say what she gotta say.
You say what you gotta say. No, she cocky. She knows she with it. She knows she the one that got the women big money now.
Yeah,
women getting money because of her. You know what I'm saying? So okay, I got that bread. You know what I'm saying? I'll put you right back. She said, I'll put you right back to retirement. You know,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Told her like that.
That's crazy.
Yo, it's crazy.
But big up to that. Let's see that fight. Bring it.
I want to see that.
Bring it.
I want to see that. Netflix. Let's let everybody see that fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a big money, man.
And I think too, it has a lot to do with, and you let me know on this, Pinky, in respect. So it's just the hype to bring up that women's boxing even more. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, Ali, she knew what she was doing when she said, "Ain't nobody really to impress me." You know, you're gonna have this young girl from
impressing. You know what? What are you talking
about? My record alone stands for this new era. What
Right.
are you talking?
Or maybe, or maybe it's time to make some money.
For who? Ali?
Any one of them. Well, not Clarissa, because she just finished a fight, but Ali's been down for a minute.
Yeah,
so maybe it's time to make some money.
But she got some paper. She don't really need to get in there. I think after
that last fight, remember the fight with Soriano and Taylor, she was talking that shit. Like, yo, whatever. Oh, maybe you want to get back in it. You know what I'm saying?
But Ali, I don't think she would pass the one that not Soriano, the black girl that just won. That Clarissa fought before, knocked her down.
Yeah. Oh,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think Ali will pass her.
I just don't want Clarissa to,
to hurt her.
Man, listen, hurt her, man.
No, don't mess up the pretty face, right?
Right. Because she stings more than a bee.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
she ain't trying to get hurt. She put too much money in that face.
Yeah, for real.
She be fighting like this all day.
She be defense. She ready to be in defense mode. But I got one last, food for your thought, man. Listen, big up to the WNBA players. Yo, they did real strong one. Listen, NBA All-Star, WNBA All-Star, kicked it out. They was out there warming up.
Mm-hmm.
They warmed up with a strong point. They all wore black t-shirts, say, pay what you owe. Pay what you owe me.
That's what they put on. Pay what you owe me.
Pay what you owe me.
What they speaking to the
owners, people, organizations saying, listen, you getting all this revenue from us, and you're not paying us no money.
Oh,
yeah, because
and we getting bull crap money. Yo, you getting all this money, y'all keeping it in your pocket.
Yeah, they getting bigger than the NBA.
What? Yo, listen, NBA ambassadors like Lisa Leslie, Teresa Witherspoon, Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Dawn Stanley. They paid the way.
They
for us right now.
Yeah.
Now you got, Caitlin Clark. She in there. She putting more money in the. They getting. They wasn't at the little small arena. Now they in the
big
the NBA arenas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They doing it. They getting all them people there sold out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the Barclay. You know what I'm saying? They sold out.
Big up to the WNBA, man.
Big up to them, man.
Big up to them, man.
Pay what you owe them, man. Yeah. Pay what you owe them, man. Get that money. Get that money, sisters. Get that money. Definitely.
They're doing their thing, man. They're doing their thing,
man.
So they got to get that bag. They got to give up that bag to them.
Yeah, man. It's exciting watching them. I watched them.
Yeah.
I
watched them. Yeah.
Exciting, man. And big up for Jeanette and Nesco and Natasha Cloud, New York Liberty.
Yeah.
The one won the skill challenge. Nesco won the 3-point. That church 11 in a row. Woo!
She gonna be something.
Curry, baby.
Yep. She gonna be something.
Yeah.
Do you think they would ever like they had it in one of the All-Star games for the NBA where you would see them playing together on the team?
Maybe
they got the refs. They got female refs now for
a
few years.
Right.
And then one of the, and correct me if I'm wrong, one of the All-Star games they had a WNBA player playing on the team. So maybe like you see a little bit more of that.
More of that. Right. You maybe see that. You probably see the 3-point shootout versus the NBA,
Yeah.
That'd be
where
dope,
they have some more of the unisex type thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Remember they had the Curry. He went for Nesco and he beat. You have somebody go against Caitlin Clark.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody good like that shoot 3. Yo, that'd be dope for it, man. That'd be really dope. Definitely. But that's DK Pinky and extra news. For your thoughts, baby.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that news, BK Pinky.
Thank you.
Now we have 8K Alpha Moon with the words of wisdom.
Oh yeah.
Word
I gotta drop this down, man. Let me drop this down. And this I wrote because the guests that we had on today and the legacy that they carrying on their shoulders and moving it forward. So this is what it is. To know our history is to know your past, so we may elevate and enlighten ourselves for our future. Wisdom leads to overstanding. Wisdom is the lens that shapes overstanding, and through overstanding, we gain the power to transform. Let us walk in the footsteps of those who came before us. This is how we honor their legacy and living it forward. We now moving it forward. We now living it forward. So salute to all our guests today. Thank you for living it forward. For all the heroes that came before you, keep doing your thing. Hold it down.
Hold it down. Yeah,
Hold
man.
it down,
yeah.
baby. Hold it down.
Yeah. Man, what amazing and powerful session today. 3 Puerto Rican brothers from the heart of the Bronx.
Definitely. Yeah. Great one.
Keeping culture alive.
That's right.
Voices loud.
That's
and
right.
Big Pun's legacy stronger than ever.
That's right, man.
Keep it strong,
G2
baby.
Rizzo.
Keep it on.
Illuminati 15. The Raz Top Don. Lazarus the Top Don. Sorry about that.
And then last.
They're not just creators.
No.
They're caretakers of the culture.
Mm.
So we want to thank you for sharing your stories, my brother, your truth, and your mission with us. And once again, thank you again to those gentlemen, man.
Salute you, baby. Salute you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And of course, to everybody listening, remember, legacy lives through us. Through every beat, every bar, every moment, we choose to uplift our people and tell our story with pride. So if you like this episode and it moved you, share it, like it, and keep it Bronx strong. Big up, big up, big up, big up.
Big up, big up, big up.
Yeah, man. So as we do at the end, man, we're going to leave you with this amazing video by Lazarus the Top Don. This one is called The Street Legend. Take us out, Pink.
And if you walk away from me, I just love you from
Next week, Lazarus the Top Don. Here we go.
This is a food for thought exclusive.
I told him I'm really a street legend. When it come to beef, I'm carrying 3 weapons. Every other verse, even got Keith sweating. The real Batman remind you of Heath Ledger. I told him I'm really a street legend. When it come to beef, I'm carrying 3 weapons. Every other verse, even got Keith sweating. The real Batman remind you of Heath Ledger. They want to play it by the side. They looking at a Bronx, get ready to collide. And with them streets, then you meeting your demise. You can tell you see the shadow master through your eyes. I can tell you divide. You reaping that grand prize until I beat you down. Now you seeing on the skies. You looking at a legend. While I'm blasting the weapon, you up in the club, I'm laughing, try asking me questions. Looking bad till she passed her reflection. Well, guess what? I mean, so past the suggestion. I told these and I'm really a street legend. When it come to beef, I'm carrying 3 weapons. Every other verse, even got Keith sweating. I swear to God, remind you of Batman, Heath Ledger. I told him I'm really a street legend. When it come to beef, I'm carrying 3 weapons. Every other verse, even got Keith sweating. The real Batman, remind you of Heath Ledger. I told him I'm really a street legend. When it come to beef, I'm carrying 3 weapons. Every other verse, even got Keith sweating. The real Batman, remind you of Heath Ledger. I'm playing games as the Puerto Rican rap man. That pull out shots like goddamn, I'm the fat man. You saying something wrong, I'm running like I'm Batman. Your whole physical is ran through a CAT scan. The 20 base, I pack grams. You saying something wrong, man, until I stack fans. Out of bounds, you playing, you out of route. The product's narcotic, I'll move it out. While they playing, while they moving, I'm lifting that old bay. So pain, it's mixing like Soul Train. The flow coke, man, remind you of Cobain. You play the wrong name, I'm really like Max Payne. I clap dames easily, show you where you need to be. Yeah, I'm from the South Bronx, beat you easily. Playing now, I show you how we rolling right now. Until I put your block and turn it to a ghost sound. I told them I'm really a street legend. When it come to beef, I'm carrying 3 weapons. Every other verse, even got Keith sweating. The real Batman, remind you of Heath Ledger. I told them I'm really a street legend. When it come to beef, I'm carrying 3 weapons. Every other verse, even got Keith sweating. The real Batman, remind you of Heath Ledger.
This is a food for thought exclusive.